I am as big a fan of nuclear power as it is rational to be. I studied nuclear engineering early in my career. But 70 years after the promise of electricity too cheap to meter, it is surely time to stop hoping for miracles. As I wrote in my piece on AI, the power and the glory, and once again we'll put a link into the show notes, you should be highly skeptical of anyone claiming power prices below $180 per megawatt hour from a first-of-a-kind SMR, or below $120 per megawatt hour for an nth-of-a-kind plant. SMRs can and will be built, not least because the hyperscalers, the richest companies in the world, want to build them. But they won't be cheap. And as a potential contributor to climate action, the biggest problem with SMRs is not even their cost, it's their numbers. Last year, wind and solar globally generated 4,600 terawatt hours of electricity. To match that amount of power with the 300 megawatt SMRs being designed by GE Hitachi or Westinghouse, you would need to build 1,960 of them. Alternatively, you could build 1,250 Rolls-Royce SMRs, each producing 470 megawatts, or over 8,000 of the smaller units like those promised by Oklo and Kairos. By the time you're done building those, say in 2050, you will be delivering less than 10% of soaring global electricity supply and meeting less than 5% of global energy demand. Meanwhile, wind and solar, with the help of batteries, will be ahead by a factor of 3 or more, and possibly very much more. To make any sort of dent in global emissions, you would need to build not just thousands, but tens of thousands of SMRs, each of which requires permits, customers, fuel, security, staff, and so on. In the real world, we'll be lucky to see half a dozen SMRs by 2030 and maybe a few hundred by 2040.